doing a gig last year with, I'm sure you were there, Jim, but perhaps you might not have been, with Kenny Jones and his bunch of guys, Rick and all the other chaps in the band. And we didn't have a sound check. It was in somewhere in South Portsmouth, I think it was. It was a sort of football ground. It had been a weekend, Portsmouth Music Festival weekend. And obviously one of the songs that we do, well, we did a lot of the songs from The Who and a lot of Faces and Small Faces, blah, blah. And this one particular problem occurred just before we were going on stage, because there was no sound check. There was only a line check. And the sound engineer came up to me and said, Josh, the sequence for Won't Get Fooled Again is on an iPod, isn't it? I said, yeah, it is. Yeah. He said, we need to test the sound, but I really don't want to play the sequence to give the game away that we're going to do that song. Right. I said, okay, well, that's no problem. I've got an iPhone which has got some songs on it as well, so I'll just plug that in initially. They said, well, it's literally 15 minutes before we go on stage. So if you could just creep up on stage and plug it in before you get changed and then just check it. Yeah, okay, yeah, no problem at all. By this time, a friend of mine and about 7 other of his mates had been at the gig watching the other band for about 2 hours, and they were pretty tanked up. And Steve rang me up and he said, "Hi Josh, I've got into the gig, and that last band were great. Where you come? I said, I'm going to be on pretty soon, Steve. We're on pretty. I've got to go. Just check something on stage. Oh, I'll see you on stage in a minute. I said, yeah, you probably. Well, you won't. I'm going to climb up the back of my keyboard riser. Anyway, so I got up on the stage, like 10 minutes after I'd spoken, plugged the phone in, found an iPod selection, and started playing a tune. Suddenly, the phone started ringing. It's now plugged into the PA. Ring, really loud around the auditorium. Hello? Hello, Steve. Josh, it's Steve. Come over. Pulled the phone out. Couldn't have been worse. He's going bloody loudly, speakerphone. So his voice came out. I've come back 40,000 watts of me around the stage. There you go. That's true.